crafters, are you always looking for ways to be creative with your designer series paper and your dies? Well, stick around. I think we have the card for you. Hi, this is Georgia with Creative Moments by G, and we are so excited today to show you how to be more creative with your dies and designer series paper. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Let me show you one of the cards that we created. Look at this card. We actually cut these stars out of a mat, and then we split the mat. We put our designer series paper behind it, and then we went ahead and we put those cutouts right back in their spot. Now look at this. We went ahead and we embossed. How pretty is that? Because we wanted to match the bronze in this beautiful designer series paper, which by the way is called Brightly Gleaming. Don't you love this paper? We love it. And then we just put some more stars on the inside and stamped. It's your day. Enjoy it. And let me show you the stamp set that we're working with. So many stars, and then of course the dies, Stitch Stars dies. Absolutely love this bundle set. And then with our Brightly Gleaming designer series paper. Well, let's go ahead and make another one. Now stick around to the end because I have another card to show you. First thing you need to do is cut your A2 card, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and you score it at 4 1/4. But I want to remind you, you can head over to our website, Creative Moments by G, and pick up all these dimensions so that you don't have to worry about it. And if you see some supplies that you like, we'll just head on down below this video and go ahead and pick those up as well. We also need to cut a mat for the inside of our card, right? So let's go ahead and get that glued down because I always like to get that out of the way. Make sure that you use your silicone mat so that you don't get glue on your table. And now we are ready to use our design to creatively use designer series paper and dies. So the first thing you'll want to do is pick the designer series paper that you want to show through. So we went ahead and cut this mat the exact size as the card. This particular card is going to be a landscape card. So we've turned it landscape. And the next thing we did is we took another piece of designer series paper from the set. We used our dies and we just cut out the stars. Don't you love that? Just go ahead and cut it out of your DSP and make it the exact same size as the card. And see how our other designer series paper is showing through? Well, we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Now look at that. That by itself is beautiful, isn't it? But you know what we did? We went ahead and we used our dies to cut out one of the stars, and we're going to go ahead and just glue that one down in there. I don't know. It just gives it a special touch, doesn't it? I like that dimension. So we're going to go ahead and use our Nuvo pen. Just get some glue on the back of this star. And it doesn't matter that you're putting the glue on your silicone mat because when it dries, it just rubs off, doesn't it? You don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and lay that down right there inside that cutout. And you may not be able to see it, but these stars have little stitching around them. They're so pretty. And so now we're going to go ahead and put our saying on the front of our card. So we've decided to put, let your faith be bigger than your fear, and we are going to use garden green for our ink. Isn't that pretty? Now we're bringing in the Label Me Lovely punch and just punch that out. It fits perfectly. And because we want to have a background, we're going to go ahead and use our old olive, and we're going to punch another one and use a technique of creating a background. So this is a great tip. Go ahead and cut it right down the middle. And we are going to glue this right on the side. So let's just take our Nouveau pen again. Put some glue. Okay, we're going to get the other side and do the same. Can you see it just gives it a border? Isn't that pretty? So we're going to move this to the side and we're going to set this up on dimensionals. But you know what we're going to do first? We're going to touch this up just a little bit with our garden green. Just to add some dimension. And now we're going to set this up on dimensionals. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to take the backing off. And now we need to put the inside, right? So we have selected It's Your Day, Enjoy It. We're going to bring in our garden green. And we're going to use some Night of Navy to stamp some stars. And so here we have using your dies to cut out an object in your cards and utilizing your DSP. Isn't that cute? We didn't have to do anything but stamp the sentiment. We used our dies to cut out our DSP to add to the card. And then you open it up, we have our stars. It's your day, enjoy it. Our other card that we showed you earlier, here's the one. Once again, we used our DSP. I just think this is a fantastic idea for a quick card, and yet it allows you to use the dies that you have and your DSP for the quick card. Now remember I said I would show you another one. Look at this one. We have our DSP behind our cardstock. We used the label to punch out. Now we didn't put anything back into the die cut. We just left it to be the stripes, but so, so pretty. Then you open it up. We used our stars again to stamp, and you're done. Well, what do you think about these cards? Aren't they cute? A new creative way to use dies and DSP together to create a quick card. We hope you had a little bit of inspiration today. And remember, as you go through your day, be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.